Okay, in this little segment here, we're going to take a look at some alternate chord forms that we can use for a few different keys. G would be one of the major keys, but you'll find as you become proficient in this that they can be useful elsewhere. What I like to do a lot of times is I like to use a couple of notes and I like to walk them up the neck and replace chords with them. So let's take G for instance. Okay, in the key of G, right, we've got a G chord. Okay, and if we just move up the neck, or we move up the scale, we've got G, A minor, right? Okay, B minor, C, D, E minor, and then it'd be F sharp diminished, which I'm not going to attempt to play because it's going to be ugly. But we're going to learn today how to replace a few of those chords. So let's get started. We're going to use primarily our first finger, okay, and our pinky, if you can go there. And we're going to base these movements off of the A string, okay, our fifth string, and our B string, our second string. So here we go. Let's replace the C chord with something that looks a lot like this. Our first finger is going to be on the 3rd fret on our A string, which is a C note, and then our pinky is going to be on the 5th fret of that B string, okay? And if we don't hit this low E, but we play from that A string on, we get that sound right there, okay, which is kind of a supplement for C. If we move that whole form up 2 spaces, 1, 2, to where now our first finger's on the 5th fret and our pinky's on the 7th fret, we get a D replacement. All right, nice, nice. We're going to bring it together a little bit here, and we're going to move our first finger to the 7th fret and our pinky to the 10th fret, and we're going to get an E minor replacement, which you can definitely let that low E string ring out. Okay, it's kind of an E minor replacement. And then we're going to move up again that same form up 2 spots to what would be the equivalent of like a G major 7, and it's kind of replacing what would be that F sharp diminished and making it a little prettier. We're going to do our first finger on the 9th fret and our pinky on the 10th fret. Okay, it's kind of that G major 7 sound. And then lastly, we're going to do, well, not lastly, second to lastly, we're going to do a G replacement, okay, which is going to be first finger 10th fret, pinky 12th fret. Okay, if you want, you can even go up with that same form and do an A minor, where your first finger is going to be on the 12th fret and your pinky is going to be on the 14th fret. Okay, which you could also play down here by just pinkying the 2nd fret and leaving the A open. So you've got A, right? I left one out. You can do the classic, what normally would be a G with a B in the bass, but we're going to put our first finger on that B note, which is the 2nd fret, and our pinky on the 3rd fret. Got the C, got the D, got the E minor, got that G major 7 and the G. Okay? So, if we're playing in the key of G, for instance, okay, we'll use a tune, God of Wonders, all right, popular contemporary Christian tune, and it goes something like this, right? Lord of all creation, D, E minor, C, right? Water, earth, and sky. Okay, you'll have to get the song to hear how it's done by the professionals, but if we want to just replace those chords, we want to find that D and the E minor and the C, and so it sounds something like this. Lord of all creation, of water, earth, and sky. Okay? The heavens are your tabernacle. Glory to the Lord on high. Okay, and then the chorus goes, God of wonders beyond our galaxy, you are holy, holy. Just G, D, E minor, C. Now I don't have to replace all those chords, I can replace some of them. For instance, God of wonders beyond our galaxy, you are holy, holy, or some different ones. The universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy. Or I can replace them all. God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. Okay? So you got a few different options there. And the great part about it is that you can replace chords at will and in even different ways from one chorus to the next or one verse to the next. Kind of gives the song room to grow dynamically. So that's just an example in the key of G. You can use some of those form replacements in the key of D and, of course, E minor as a relative of G. You just have to be careful that some of these strings that are left open don't offend in the key that you're using them in. But if you're clean, you could always just pluck those two notes as replacements for the chords that you'd like to use. So that's how we replace some of those traditional chords, G, C, D, E minor, and A minor, and use them in a new way.